Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Storytime with Grandma Kate. Today, I'm going to share a wonderful book I found at our local library called Because I Had a Teacher. Many of you may not have known this, but I used to be a school teacher. I taught fourth grade and then I taught sixth grade. But for most of my teaching career, I taught kids who were ages 3 to 6. So I taught a lot of kids how to read, and I just loved it. Many of you watching this are children of the kids I used to teach, which kind of is kind of funny for me to think about. That I'm now in that second generation, maybe even third for some of you, depending on how old you are. But I am so happy to share this story for all the teachers out there that are getting ready to start school again. I hope you enjoy this one too. Because I Had a Teacher, written by Kobe Yamada, illustrated by Natalie Russell. Turn the camera a little bit so you can see it better. Because I had a teacher, I love to learn. I discovered that I can do much more than I thought I could. I realized it's okay when some things are harder than others. The work that this person's doing now was hard for me. Geometry, when working with shapes, was very hard for me. But I had a good teacher, Miss Studenka, taught me that it's okay that it's hard, you just keep trying. I found that challenges can be fun. It's true, they can be. When you work hard to try and figure something out, and then you do, that's fun. Because I had a teacher, I discovered that there are lots of ways of being smart. That's what I tried to teach my first grade kids, that some of us are smart with singing, some of us are smart with our bodies, some of us are smart with knowing things about nature. Some of us are smart with artistic things. Some of us are smart with science, like Papa's very smart with science. Some of us are smart with writing. We're all different, but we're all smart in some way. And I know that mistakes are just part of getting something right. When I teach knitting, I tell my students that the more mistakes you make, the better you will be. The best knitters make the most mistakes because they learn from them and just keep going. I realized that some of the hardest things for me to do make me feel the most proud. Make me feel the proudest, is what the words say. How to ride a bike can be tough. Because I had a teacher, I know how good it feels when someone is happy to see me. I know that I can always ask for help. I feel like I have a friend on my side. What they're playing in this one? This is badminton. Have you ever played badminton? It's like tennis, but this little guy is a lot lighter. It's a lot easier to hit. I see that some of the most important things are said without words. Do you know what that means? Sometimes music can say more than words. Sometimes giving someone a hug can say more. A lot of times my kids would just come sit on my lap and I wouldn't talk. We would just sit together. And that can say a lot to make someone feel safe or loved. Because I had a teacher, I have whole new worlds to explore. I discovered that what I can imagine, I can make real. Building a rocket ship to the moon. And now I feel like I could do anything. Because I had you, I learned to believe in me. Yes, the end. Thank you. A lot of times teachers aren't just the people that we go to school and meet. A lot of times teachers can be our parents, our grandparents, our neighbors, our friends' parents. We can learn something from anyone. I always say you never stop learning. I learn from Papa, I learn from the grandkids, I learn from everybody that I meet if I pay attention and just notice what they're teaching me. So as you go back to school, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful start to the year. And until I see you at our next story time, have a great day.